she always do it. You know what I mean? She always put her best into it. Now, is this her best? I'm not gonna say it's her best, but I am gonna say, like, I felt like it was kind of rushed.
This is a robbery, I'm taking it. Niggas keep calling the honey G. 4 in the morning, I'm gonna eat. This is the thing, and I'm from the hood. My niggas are dead in their car. God just give me a sign. Most of the time I be gone, and I got niggas that'll handle my business. You know I'm not kidding. Gotta go get it. You know who I am. You know I'm about riches. You know I'm gon' get it. You got it up on me. I say goodnight. You know I get it. I'm on. But you know I got it.
Scammer shots on the
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing another book review for you guys. Yes, I have 2 books that I want to compare to each other. So let's get right into it. So yes, if you do not know who I am Wineglass, and this is my channel. And on this channel, we do book reviews, we do mommy me times, we do relaxations. If you like that type of content, remember to subscribe to my channel. And I will always come once a week to do a book update, a relaxing update, how to be stress-free. Okay, let's get right into this book because I know you waiting. Let's get to it. Okay. So yes, I have 2 books. I usually do books on Black African and American fiction fantasy book. And this is 2 books that just came out, and I want to give my honest opinion about both of them. A Baller for Christmas is by Miss Sharde, and Tis the Season to Be Naughty is by my girl K. Renee. So Kay, let me just say this. Kay Renee been doing her damn thing, okay? She did another book. I think it was like 12 fucking days of Christmas. And yeah, if y'all guys want to go check that book out, but I'm not doing a review on that book, not right now. But let's get back into this review, y'all. So okay, the characters in A Baller for Christmas is Serenity, and then we have Memphis, and then we have Serenity's family and her cousin. So basically, this book is about really Serenity, and then about all the things she went through. So basically, she was in an abusive relationship before that her abusive husband did some really bad things, and then she ended up being homeless. And so she had to find a way for her kids. She went back to her mom. Her mom treated her wrong and said that she won't allow her or the kids to come in. She won't even let the stepdad even give her any money. So yes, Serenity was actually, in desperate need because stuff happened, and life happened, really. And then after that, her cousin called her when she was in that situation, and her cousin told her to come stay with her. But her cousin, Serenity, wasn't used to her kids living in that type of environment. And she didn't want her kids to be around all the stuff that her cousin was doing. She didn't like, the environment that she had for her kids. And her and her cousin end up getting into it. So she was back homeless. But within that meantime, she did a job interview, and it caused her to go to that interview and sleep in the garage or whatever. So then we meet Memphis, but her and Memphis already met each other, and Serenity gave him the terriblest attitude. So Serenity goes back. Well, she goes back to the hotel because she has an interview. And then so Memphis ended up seeing her, hearing a baby, and it was the baby that was crying. So basically, he ended up knocking on the window and told her, like, you know what, get in this hotel or whatever, and don't have these babies out here. I can tell that you homeless. And you know, Serenity was being a little stubborn because of their confrontation they had earlier. So then Memphis end up interviewing her because that was the place she was going to get interviewed. So yeah, so he ended up hiring her within that time period, and that's when the sparks really start to like take over. I think he was feeling her before, but I don't know. So yeah, that's about that book. And then they end up really, like, their relationship end up really taking real fast. And so basically, that's basically what that book is. Like, their relationship was good and stuff. So basically, it's a lot of other stuff in that book that you guys need to check out. Like, I'm just trying to give y'all, like, you know, the main courses so y'all can see if that's what type of book you like. So, but let's get into the other book by K. Renee. And it's called "'Tis the Season to Be Naughty." I forgot to tell you guys that "A Baller for Christmas" was published December 24th of 2021. So this book is actually very new. So yes, go check that book out. So "'Tis the Season to Be Naughty." That book was published December. This book was published December 31st, 2021. So this is brand new or whatever. And so the main characters in this book is Azara, Nico, and Sim. Sim. I don't know how you're supposed to say that name. It's Sym. Sim? Okay. Well, that's what I've been calling her, Sim. So this book is basically about Azara and her sister, but Azara is the main character and Nico is the main character in the situation. And Nico has a brother that's brought up in this book too, but the two main characters really is Zara, and Nico and her sister is with her because of the situation that happens with Azara. So Azara birthday is on Christmas, and her parents died on Christmas too. So basically, after that happened, she had to raise Sim herself because she was 17 at the time, and she ended up raising Sim. So basically, they went to the club and they end up bumping into Nico and his brother. Basically, Nico is a street guy, and he really don't do clubbing. So I guess he felt her as soon as he, you know, got in the club. He felt something different about her. And Azara wasn't the type of clubbing girl either. But I guess they did her and her sister had to do jobs just for them to survive. So they lived smack dead in the hood and stuff like that. So when they end up meeting, Nico was at the club, and so Nico ended up taking her back because he was just feeling her so much. He ended up taking her to he was going to take her to the hotel, but he ended up taking her to the house. So once then, you know, they did their little thing, and then Zara ended up taking his package, okay? And she ended up taking his package, and her and Sim end up leaving the city, basically. And so after that happened, it was some more tea that was spilled in there, and, you know, so once Okay, so she ended up using the money just to get her and her sister on her feet. She ended up becoming a millionaire. And so by this time, Sim was doing well, she does makeup, and she was doing makeup for Nico's brother, but they didn't know. I didn't think they crossed paths at that time, that they knew that that was Nico's sister, because Nico's sister invited them to the party, and that's how they end up finding each other and stuff like that. So eventually, you know, everything got brought up, and she ended up having a baby with Nico. And then it was been 5 years, and this baby looked just like him. And he was just so pissed. Like, I understand that, you took my package, but you could have at least called me and let me know that I had a daughter or something like that. So basically, they end up kind of rekindling the fire. So yes, I am so happy that I read both of these books. Now, the favorite book that I like is Tis the Season to Be Naughty. Is because I feel like both of these books was rushed. Let me just be honest. I don't know if it's because it's not a series, um, but I feel like it was rushed. Both of them. But my book that I would pick will be Tis the Season to Be Naughty, because K. Renee, she puts a lot of infants, like she goes in very detail of everything. And that's what I love about her. And she makes sure she includes the fantasy part into every detail. That's why I love her books. She always do it. You know what I mean? She always put her best into it. Now, is this her best? I'm not gonna say it's her best, but I am gonna say, like, I felt like it was kind of rushed. And these books, I feel like these books nowadays are shorter, or it's just me, or if it's just me that I'm just like, I like this book and I want some more of it. Maybe that's just me. But yes, Miss Sharde, her book, it actually went faster than Tis the Season to me, because her and Memphis hit off way too fast for me. Um, I don't know how to say it, but it's like, okay, so they hit off way too fast, way too sudden. You know what I mean? And the things that she said about Memphis, of what he was doing already in his own business, made me question a little bit of him as a person. And then Serenity personality changed a little bit. It was like, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation, because if y'all read this book, let me know. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section. But if it had to be these two books, I would choose Tis the Season. But both of these books are really good. These both are some really good books. I just wish we had probably a little more, maybe. Yeah, Miss Charnay, I wish you could have put, just didn't go so fast, because it just like we had flashes of somebody that has been in a relationship for years. Then we go back to it's weird how she did a good job, but it's just like I could give her like a 5, like not a 5. Okay, if I rate her 1 to 5, I'll rate her in the middle, and I'll rate K. Renee like a 4.5. You know what I mean? Because it's not her best or whatever. But yeah, go check these books out. I'm telling you, it's the best. When I say it's the best books, it's the best. So yes, thank you guys for hanging out with me and chilling with me while I discuss these books. I wish I had a little bit more, like, a little bit more meat and potatoes, but I don't think this book really gave us too much for me to even tell y'all about the meat and potatoes type stuff. So yes, I do. What is that? Oh, I forgot to say. I'm reading a book too that I want to tell you guys. But I wanted to read this one book called Diamond. It's by P. Diamond, or is it Diamond? Um, it's called Comfort. Let me see. I'll go and tell y'all. Okay. Okay, here it is. I had to get my laptop out, y'all. Okay, let me know if you want me to read this book. It's called The Comfort of a Thug by Diamond D. Johnson. Is it Diamond? Yeah, Diamond D. Johnson. But this book has multiple like books. And I don't want to waste my time if it's not worth it. But let me know if you guys want me to read it. Maybe I dibble and dabble in that. But I do have another book that I want to tell you. That I am reading right now. It is called The Heart Belongs to a Dope Boy by Serenity and Gutter. But it's a different Serenity, okay? And it's by Tina J. So I'm going to do another book review on this. Y'all just stay tuned. It might take me a good week or so to read that book, but y'all stay tuned and remember to subscribe to my channel. Love y'all. Deuces.
Out for my register, no, I'm not hurting. Stick to my grind, gotta go work. Where the same clothes, I did it on purpose. Nigga, they lurking.